Yes, it is me. Got new eyeballs. There you go. Brand new prescription. This is how I'm going to look from now on. I figured out how not to lose my glasses anymore by putting them in my pocket and sitting on them, standing on them. I think not to lose them, and it's a radical new idea. I'm going to leave them on my face. Hi, it's Bex here from channel bexbugoutsurvivor. There's a bit of work going on where we usually film, so I'm going to carry on up here. Anyway, today brings you going lightweight. The whole kit for spring and summer is going lightweight. We've already made the stove for it. I've already started buying lightweight kit. I've got lightweight kit at home. That needs putting together. I'll show you that on a different episode. But one thing that I've neglected for many years is going lightweight with tent pegs, or tent stakes as you call them out in the US. I've always used just the ordinary generics, and they don't always cut muster. So I've been looking at different tent stakes, and it is quite a volume of weight in the pack. So I was quite glad to get hold of a couple of sets and test them out. They are the ultra lightweights. I've got the brilliant MSRs and the Coghlans. We'll be showing you them side by side. We'll be going back to the studio later to give you the prices, the sizes, all the dimensions you might want. But for now, I've also brought with me a ground hammer, and I just want to dig up a bit of land and see what it's like. So it is a fantastically beautiful winter's morning, and the sun is out. I'm barely in just a t-shirt really. Anyway, not many people are going to want to carry one of these, but I like it a lot. It's a tent stake hammer. There you go, there's that tent stake hammer, but it's this bit on the end that I like. It's a pick, and I do have the fold away little shovels, and they always buckle on me, and they lock up, they jam, they pinch the skin on my finger. If I can dig a little hole, and anyone really camping will know the importance of either digging a cat hole for themselves, trousers down, or something like an entrenchment. So I'm gonna just have a little dig on this frozen field and just see what kind of pit I can make. Well, that ground is absolutely frozen solid. Get that round my hand. Well, it's certainly making a cat hole, and not a lot of effort. This is making light work of something that otherwise I could have struggled with just an ordinary kind of entrenchment spade, one of them little ones, even a garden shovel. This is making light work of it. I don't think it'd be long me doing this before I could even dig a nice Dakota fire pit. I think I could certainly scrape out a lot of the loose fill, and with a very, very lightweight gardening implement start digging out the backfill. I could entrench with this to a point. I like it. Let's come the other way and start getting the trench in. Look at that, that is taking seconds. It's quite strong and durable, this. It's only 310 grams, you'll be surprised to learn. I'll show you a picture of how this is usually housed on one of my packs. Okay, I'm just going to fill this back in. I don't want anyone tripping over this. Okay, cutting that little trench out or cat hole there, that was a breeze. Remember, this is iced up field here. We had frost last night. So let's try the traditional stake and the hammer. It shouldn't be a problem at all. Just about got that in through the solid ground here. Let's try somewhere else. That's brilliant. Now on one end is this hook here, and that is to use to pull that out with. Let's give that a try. No problem at all with that. And that certainly saves my back as well. Okay, this is an array of tent pegs. These are the generics that we all recognise that come free with tents. Are not really worth your while putting them in your pack. I'm swapping mine out. Coming in at about 3mm, maybe 3.5mm, the shepherd's hook. A little stronger, but they do have a tendency to twist in the ground, which has never been a favourable thing whilst camping. These are bivvy anchors, an absolute must for bivvying where the terrain is a little harder. It has a corkscrew shaft to it here halfway down, a nice sharp tip, incredibly strong. I've never bent one yet. I've had one where the dog has chewed the end, but that's the only damage. But there's a lot of weight to one of these compared to your generic. And this one, also a bivvy anchor, and as you can see at the top, it has a hole there for a bungee, making it extra safe for pegging if you're going to put a lot of pressure on the bungee. It will stop this bungee flying off. And I've had it as well where I've used it something like this on, say, a shepherd's hook, and put a lot of pressure on, and what happens is this will twist around, and before you know it, it's come off and your bungee is flown. Very, very dangerous on the campsite when there's other people around. Maybe you should think something like this. Two similar kind of pegs. This is my upgrade by Coghlans Y-beam. You can see it takes on the pattern of a Y. Nylon cordage, and these grooves here will really anchor down your tent. Be careful with these, they're sharp, but then again, anti-twist design, so these aren't going to twist out. Probably also safe to use in conjunction with a bungee, something like this. There's no twist here. And finally, the ultimate upgrade to this Coghlans will be the MSR, similar design. Y-beam, we've got a sweeped curve Y here, but again, similar kind of design. Coghlans is a little longer and £1 per peg cheaper. So let's have a look at some of the prices of all of them. Now the generics here are either free with a tent or you can buy them, and I've bought these ones for as little as £2 for 10. You can get a pack of these for free with a tent, or £1 for 12 from a bargain shop. I wouldn't use these for camping anymore. These are the NGTs. They'll come with the very own hardware endurable stuff sack, and the NGTs will set you back £6.95. This one's 21 centimeters tall, that's 8 inches, and a pack of 10, like I said, for £6.95. NGT make this version also, which doesn't have the fixture for a bungee, and again, pack of 10, £6.75. So it's not bad, but you've got a lot of weight with these compared to any of the others here. This was one of my first ultra lights I bought, and it's from a company called Coghlans, and I got a pack of 4 of these. They come in packs of 4s for £6. That makes them £1.50 per peg. They're orange anodized units, 3-sided Y-beam, a nylon cord, and it's notched for the guidelines, as we saw. Similar kind of deal. Probably the very best you're going to get on the market is your MSR ground pegs. Now these are called your groundhogs. Pack of 6 I got here, but £14.95 for 6, rather than £6 for a pack of 4 there, making these £2.50 each versus £1.50 each. Again, very similar design, but your MSR are the best. And finally, your hammer, 310 grams for that. It's pretty lightweight for what it is, and it's this pick that I really like on the end here. That is so universal. It's worth it just for the pick and the peg pull here. So I can just loop over any peg and pull. And can also be used as an emergency anchor in its own right for snow. Not many people would want to carry 310 grams if they're going lightweight, but I'm going to leave you the option to leave this at home, but just for those who are interested. So the little hammer here shouldn't have any problem with any kind of tent stakes, the ground anchors, or the lightweight ones we're about to see. This is the more expensive MSR. I want to see if I hit any rock. So far so good. And the Coghlans, very good, very good. Use the pull. Very good. It's not coming out too easy, quite strong. On Coghlans, let's see if there's any bend on it. Very strong. They haven't deformed in shape or anything. So thanks for joining me on experimenting with new tent pegs, and I've never actually had lightweight tent stakes. I've always used the generics. I've always been disappointed with them, but it's one of them things I just carry on buying like an idiot. So I have invested. It wasn't cheap, but they are certainly lightweight. These aren't going to bend, they're not going to come out the ground. Maybe this is just what I'm looking for, and what I want to do now is make the whole pack lightweight, ready for spring and summer. Now we've already made a lightweight stove system with the cap wicking system, and that has worked incredibly well. Now I've got the lightweight tent stakes, I've got a couple of different tarps instead of a tent. I've got the Solarscape bivvy, which will go over a lightweight sleeping bag. So shy of rations and water, then that is pretty basic. I'll have to show you some of the configurations I'm making with the tarp to go not ultra lightweight, but certainly lightweight enough. But I'm gonna put that episode together at a different time because I'm still planning it, but so far it looks quite good. So this is the basics of a lightweight system, and with my poorly back, that's exactly what I need from now on. Even the pack is going to be lightweight. So thanks for joining me. Stay tuned to have a look at what the lightweight system is going to look like and the tarp configurations I'm going to use. Until pretty soon, take care of yourself. Right, we'll see you pretty soon.